Hello and welcome to I Love Gay today. And this is the third in a part in our series that we're doing as far as interviewing and chatting with some of the LGBT bars and restaurants and so forth across the country that have been hit hardest during this pandemic. And today we're with an organization that really needs no introduction. They're probably the most famous gay bar in the United States and worldwide. And it's Stacy and Kurt from the Stonewall Inn in New York. How are you two?
Hello, how you doing?
Very
Good. How
good.
are you Good. Good to see you, Matt.
Same here. It's been a while since we've reconnected.
Yeah.
No, it's just, we've been chatting with a few bar owners, and I don't think it's any mystery for most folks as far as what's been going on during the pandemic with shutdowns and trying to reopen. But tell us how this has been for you guys over the last year.
Ew, devastating at points, not knowing what to do and actually reinventing, taking the bar and trying to keep it going with reinventing ways to make money and to keep the name out there.
Yep.
So it's been a challenge. It was just like when we reopened in 2006. Wow. It's like trying 2007. Sorry, geez. It's just trying to reinvent how to recreate our safe space so people can come and feel comfortable more ways than one, feel safe, safe in many ways, not just, a safe space. I don't even know what I'm saying here, but it's like, I know what I'm saying here, safe physically and emotionally now.
Yeah.
And I think it's been really key for us, Matt. We were very blessed to go out and reach out to the community. Obviously, we had a very successful GoFundMe and the community completely supported us. So that's been incredible for us. We were lucky enough to get a grant from the Gill Foundation that really helped us get through. And under Kurt's leadership, as someone who runs the bar day to day, he has made sure that anyone who walks in there, not just from an LGBTQ, let's make it a safe space, but from a physical medical perspectives, feel completely safe. Really remodeling, revamping. So all the COVID rules are in place. We're probably one of the strictest and the most adherent in the village. The whole team has done an incredible job making sure that everyone who walks in there feels like they can be inside, know they're going to have to follow these restrictions and rules, but still enjoy themselves and feel completely like that they can be inside and have a good time.
I mean, you guys were right at the epicenter. You had no time to it just hit New York first, fast and hard. And so, I mean, I can't even imagine.
It was, I think it was, what was it? It was March 16th. Yeah. They said, get out. Yeah. So I grabbed all the money, 3 cases of liquor and took off.
Yeah. No, I was there for Pride though. And so Pride being in June 2020, I didn't think there was going to be any Pride, but right out front of your establishment in that park that's out front there, they were at least able to kind of hold a mini Pride. And it seemed that at least when it comes to outdoor dining and drinking, you guys were able to be a part of that.
I think it's like this year, we never know what's going to happen. We didn't know what was going to happen with Pride until it happened. Everything is day to day. The rules change. Everything's been changing, and we're trying to keep within the rules of the government.
Yeah. Where do things look now? I mean, things are starting to open up. It feels like this year is the year of hope. So how does that reflect for you guys?
Well, my analogy is, if I put my glasses on, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes. Yeah.
I think and I think it's just really important because I think people are feeling better and more people are getting vaccinated. So they're feeling like, okay, I can finally go out and socialize again. And as you know, that is so important for the LGBTQ community. These spaces are more than just bars to us. These are, where our chosen family is, how we feel less isolated when we sometimes have to face daily stigma. So we've been very lucky in that regard, able to raise some awareness for other places and bars and restaurants across the country and safe spaces and that nature. So I think it's going to make people come out and hopefully this Pride will have something out front again and we can get everyone together and our community will feel like, hey, we can get back amongst our chosen people.
Right. I I was like trying to recreate and figure out what we can do because we have so many restrictions. I was sitting upstairs and I'm like, the upstairs space is like dead right now. And this was like about a month ago. I was thinking, this is dead up here. We need to be able to create something where people can sit down and want to come up here and be able to somewhat socialize somehow. And I came up with the not the idea, but the idea that why don't we put a piano bar up here? Social distancing behind the plexiglass, the waitress and bartenders can get up and sing. We have a piano player, people can sing within their seats.
Yeah.
And so we went around and asked all the piano bars that aren't open now, their employees, I mean, would they be interested? And they were. So I created a 4-day package, a piano bar upstairs.
Yeah.
And it's because it's time for New York to start singing again. It's time for us to smile again. It's time to take a deep breath and say, okay, we are okay now. And music is the way. So we started last week, and you don't know how many people came up to me and said, thank you so much. This is what they needed. They needed to be back at the Stonewall. They needed to be back at the original safe space. And like I said, many people said this. Yeah. And so we're trying little by little to put smiles back on everyone's faces.
I love that. And in fact, for those that don't even know, I mean, you guys, the importance of Stonewall, being there and staying with us, you're a national monument now. And I think you're probably the only gay bar anywhere in the country that is that
only
status.
Gay. Only
That's a gay. Yeah.
National monument, period.
Yeah.
We're as big as the Statue of Liberty.
Yep.
And as wide as the Grand Canyon. We live in the same house.
I love that.
Yeah. And that was the Obama administration, who did that in 2016. And we were the first LGBTQ of anything, really, because they wanted to tell the history and the story and understood that story and that history was so important that it needed to be included in America's history and story. So that's why Stonewall, the surrounding park and area, was made a national monument. It's been an incredible experience. It's a lot of responsibility. Kurt and I both are gray hair, and so are our other partners. There's a lot of responsibility that comes along with that. But it's been amazing, and we're happy that the community trusts us to keep it alive and open and be the safekeepers and the innkeepers of history and of the legacy. And it's been incredible for us.
And just to let you know, we're not the only ones. Bill Morgan and Tony DeCicco are a part of this too. We're not just the only two that are doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's a group. It's a group effort.
It's a true team effort.
Group owners.
Yeah. But no, but from Stonewall, you guys also have a give back initiative that's going on too. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Yeah. So we really took some of the activism that we've kind of been doing the entire time since we all became a part of this in 2006 and really formed the Stonewall Gives Back initiative. And it's been an incredible way for us to carry on the legacy and the history and reach out to the places, the faces, and the spaces that need it most. So we're literally working with organizations and grassroots organizations across the country. We're actually excited. This was one of Kurt's wishes that we go international. We're going to go international in June and partner with an organization in Naples, Italy, and start doing work over there. So we're really saying and looking at what are the places that need that Stonewall moment, that need our resources, that name our ability to fundraise, to partner with, so we can really help those places where daily stigma still exists, and it's hard to be LGBTQ, whether that's the Deep South in America or pockets all over the world where we can really make a change and difference and use our platform to elevate other organizations and to partner with them.
Yeah, no, I love that. I think you guys have an amazing story to tell and so much going on. And I think that everyone's looking forward to when New York and they always say that come back to normal, but I think we all realize it's going to be a new normal. We don't know what that looks like yet, but we're getting a sense through that light at the end of the tunnel that it's there, and we're going to find out really soon.
Oh yeah. Yes, we will.
Yeah, I think we're excited. Everyone's to get ready to get out of the house, and hopefully they'll run to every every LGBTQ and queer bar across the country and support them because, you know, everyone's been in trouble, not just us at Stonewall. And luckily, you know, with our name and some of the stuff we've done, and we've had amazing support and funding, and a lot of those other bars didn't. So I think it's super exciting. And I would just encourage anybody as New York comes back and the country comes back, these spaces can't exist and these bars won't be around if you don't come out and spend money. It's just that.
Yeah.
Come out and support.
Well, I will be there. I was there 2 years ago for New Year's Eve. Stonewall Inn was my New Year's Eve celebration bar. And so, but I bought everybody a round of tequila shots, and for some of them, that's all they remember. So I'll have to be more careful next time.
Was that when Madonna was there? 19 to 2000. 20.
Yeah, no, I don't. My mind is blank. Doesn't sound familiar. So I think it was a different time.
So it wasn't Madonna then. Okay.
No, I missed
You
all
would have
that.
known what walked out on the stage.
I would have remembered that.
Yeah. No matter how many tequila shots they were, you would have remembered.
I would have
Yes.
remembered. You guys are wonderful. I look forward to when I'm coming back into the city to see you all again here, hopefully next month.
Fantastic.
And thank you in the meantime for just taking a few moments of your time and sharing your story.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
And remember, go upstairs to the Stonewall. It's a piano bar now, so you can sing.
You got it. Take care now.
So good, coming back again.